on defending the rush against a team like Toronto?
Just like any other team, people away from the puck.
You find a difference in preparation when you're going back-to-back, home and home against a team?
No.
The second game? No. Trying.
Do you feel like there's anything that you can, glean from last time you played these guys and apply it tonight?
Sure, I talked about it. Were you there yesterday? No?
Is that good influence?
No, we need to defend better. The last 2 games, we haven't defended the way we needed to defend.
Is there a common error, common theme?
Certainly around our net. Carolina, that's where it is. We need to be better around it. Our D have moved away from our net where they really don't have to. So we need to straighten that out.
This doesn't relate to that last question, but you
Wonderful.
talked about Stroman. You liked what he played, but you wanted to step up more. He ranks high in a lot of statistical categories. Has his play improved overall through the course of the season?
It's improved the past week or so. Yeah, I don't care about the stats. Like the plus, if you're looking at plus minus and crap like that, it means nothing. No, I judge by tape. I spend 4 hours a day watching tape every day on our games, and that's how I judge. I look at how they handle themselves and just in little subtle plays, things going on the ice. And he has certainly stepped up the past week, where I thought prior to that he was going the other direction. And with Mark out, we needed him to get going the other way, and he has.
Does he show some toughness that maybe you didn't know existed? Because a couple times the other night he got hit really hard.
Yeah, he is willing to take a hit, and he sets himself up sometimes. I wish he'd. I think there's times where he doesn't have to get hit, but as I said, I like the way he handles himself. He's been pushed hard by this coaching staff at certain times, and accepts it for understanding we want him to be a better player because we think he is, and he's handled himself really well.
Is physicality or a little bit more of an edge something you'd like to see out of John Moore as he develops with you?
That's a part of the game that we're certainly going to work with him. You see Johnny, his skating ability. You see how much area he takes on the ice just with his length. But stopping players at 2-on-2s in the corners and not letting people play out of the corner, that's certainly a part of the game that we're going to try to help him with, and it needs to be better.
So now that he's been here for a little bit, are you okay with the way Zuccarello has played?
He's going to score. I mean, shit, he's had chances. He's created chances. He hasn't scored. I thought him, along with a number of other people, forgot how to play defense the last game in critical times. And but Zook is a different player than last year. I think he's in better shape. I think he's quicker on the ice. I feel very comfortable putting him in the situations. But he's got to score. He's got to score in the shootout. It's nice that we've seen it before, but we need it now.
Charles, in a shortened season, how difficult is it with a bunch of new players and not that big history to pull from, like tape going back? This is not a huge body of work. How challenging is that from a coaching staff standpoint with such few games left, and you don't know certain guys in certain positions? How do you deal with that?
We play. It isn't a challenge. I think the new guys have come in and understand how we play. To me, it's been seamless. We have to teach, just as we teach our other players, and we think there's a weakness in their game, we're certainly going to bring that up along with the positives. But as far as the concept, they understand how we play. It hasn't really been challenging. And again, we don't overthink it. We want them to play, and you need to allow them to play.
John, you said a lot of good things about JT Miller when he was here, and also a lot of things that he needed to learn.
Mm-hmm.
The idea is to get him down there and play, or
Yes.
is his wrist still
No,
bothering?
it's nothing to do with his wrist. I couldn't wait for his wrist to get better so I could send him down. He needs to play. Because I think he has a bright future, but the future is not right now. I like where the lineup is as far as the personnel, and he did some good things, but you could see as it was going on that more and more mistakes were coming into his game, and It's the wrong way to develop a player. And remember, he's 20 years old.
Do you still leave open the possibility of him coming back at some point for you guys, or do you think that he really needs to just be
No,
down there?
no, we'll talk to them as we go through. If we have injuries here or whatever it may be, we'll check who the best guy is at that point in time with Kenny and his staff, and if it's him, he'll get another whack at it.
Are you thinking about going back to McDonough and Jordy, or you like?
They'll play together.
Thank you.